Welcome back to Jamie's Adventures in DiRT4. My name is Ricky, and today we're going to be continuing the Intercontinental series. We'll be heading over to Sweden, which has probably more snow than any place should ever have. And I'm not a big fan of the snow lately. So I have raced the first 3 stages, and as you can see, Jamie, has finished first in all 3 of them. And we are significantly ahead of the second place person, like just shy of a minute ahead. Now it's actually not that difficult. It's not that hard to get that far ahead, but it's not that common either.
I think most of this is just cosmetic. So
Actually looks pretty good given I flipped it in the last race. Actually I flipped it in all 3 of them.
3,
2, 1, go. Yeah, I literally have flipped the car 3 times. In fact, in the last stage, I literally said, right before I flipped it, I said, you know, I haven't flipped the car yet. And then I flipped it, and well, there you go. So, not much has been going on in the world of DiRT4. The only thing that's kind of interesting is that Rousseau got disqualified from this thing. Oh, that was so close. And yes! Okay, I just want to say that was sweet. So I take it back. Something exciting has happened, aside from Rousseau being disqualified from this event, at least. And that is that I just did that pretty sweet slide that didn't end in the car, ending up on the top of its hood rather than, you know, on the wheels, which is where cars should be. But other than that sweet power slide I just did, and on the side of the car, although somehow the mirror is still intact, which I think speaks a lot to Subaru's prowess, or the engineering team, one of the two. So aside from that, and Rousseau being disqualified, and I don't know why Rousseau has been disqualified, and I'm going to find out before next week, or at least I hope to find out before next week. I'm going to talk about the crowds, not the fans. Not the no! Okay. Well, I mean, that wasn't technically a vehicle recovery, I don't think, but I still think it counts as a vehicle recovery. I think I just veered too far out of the race, and they were like, nope, that's not going to work. So I don't know if that counts as a vehicle recovery or not. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about the crowds. Because, so after last week when it was pouring down rain, and I noticed that none of the people in the crowds were holding umbrellas, and I thought that was weird. I asked the championship organizers if they had banned, for whatever reason, banned umbrellas, safety, idiocy, whatever. No banned umbrellas, just no one wanted to bring umbrellas, which is weird. And then I started really thinking about these people who are on the side of the road. I don't know what's happening. Hang on. I'm getting no signal on my television, but I clearly have a signal, so whatever. Fine, I just pressed escape. Sorry, that was weird, and I apologize. My TV was doing something weird. You will have no idea what it was doing, but it was telling me I had no signal despite being able to see what was going on the screen, so. I think it's really weird how cavalier these people are with their safety, because I know that I have flown off the side here in multiple stages and multiple events and careened right into them. Now, what happens when you do that is the game magically puts you back on the track. In real life, those people would be dead, which is why in real life they don't let you stand there. I always think that's super weird. I thought it was weird in DiRT3 too. I don't know. And here's the thing. It's not like... Well, that wasn't great. Okay. Get back on the... Thank you. It's not like, you know, like in Rallycross or in NASCAR or something, where there's a course, or Formula 1, for that matter, where there's a track and they're racing laps, you know? This is a point-to-point race that is one car at a time, which means these people are literally seeing me for like a second, or seeing Jamie for like a second, not even a second, really. And that's it. And so they see people drive by right there. That's it. And I think that's weird. Also, car, I was pressing the brake button and it didn't really feel like you wanted to brake. And that worries me a lot. Also, what did I just slam into? Man. Oh, there's a rock there. I slammed into a rock. I thought I maybe had slammed into the invisible barriers that Codemasters programmed in to keep you on the track that are sometimes right next to the track. It's really frustrating. But no, that was an actual rock. And that was a vehicle recovery, but at least I wasn't upside down. So there's that. I mean, it's okay. I've already had 3 vehicle recoveries, so it feels like I should go 5 for 5. You know? So, I don't understand programming the crowd in the first place, because admittedly, rally isn't shown on TV in America. So the handful of rallies that I've actually been able to watch in America, I've noticed a distinct lack of crowds on the sides of the rally stages, and I think that might be a safety thing. And hey, look, I'm upside down. Now, I did tell you we were just shy of a minute, probably like 50 seconds. I don't remember off the top of my head how far ahead we were after the last stage. It's probably going to be a lot closer now with 2 vehicle recoveries. Also, this is a really long one, but who knows? Because apparently no one is driving good at all. At all. At all. And these people come out, and it's snowing, and so not only are they only seeing my car for a second, or Jamie's car for a second, they're only seeing her for a second through snow. Now, I understand the course, I don't know what they're called, crew. They're the guys in the red that you see with the reflector things on. Some of them look like they're taking pictures. I understand them being on the side of the road, but that's their job, so it's okay that they're putting their lives, you know, kind of on the line. It's what they're supposed to do. And for some reason, I just don't know. And if it were me, I wouldn't be standing on the side of the course, you know. I would watch the drone footage, because you know there's drone footage. Because we've already complained about drones several weeks ago, a bunch of weeks ago. It was a big old thing, and I don't want to get into it again. But that's what I would be doing, because I've seen the way I drive in Dirt 4, and I've definitely killed people, is what I'm saying. Or Jamie's definitely killed people if it weren't for the magic teleporting ability of her car, which I think actual life could use. You know, our world could use, and not just the Dirt 4 world, with their magical teleporting cars and being able to flip them over magically in 4 seconds. I don't know. That was the end of that stage. It was a long stage, too.
Okay, we're done. Standings updated.
That means we didn't come in first place. Third's okay. I'll be honest with you. Third's okay. Let's see. 14 seconds of penalty time guaranteed us third place. We still wouldn't have been in second place, but there was no way we were going to be anything other than we weren't going to win with 14 seconds of penalty time. Also, Rousseau's in second, so I'm not really sure, because she was definitely disqualified from one of the stages, but she's still racing, so I have no idea what's going on. I don't understand it at all.
Keep it clean. Good drive's gonna get us into better championships.
I mean, look, Maggie, I love you, but you've seen the way I drive.
3,
2, 1, go. I mean, you've seen the way I drive.
caution,
We're not getting a clean stage.
into,
Not in snow and dusk. At dusk was what I'm guessing is dusk.
left 6, through dip, into, right.
So, yeah, I mean, look, that lady was taking a picture with her phone. There is no way, or a video, and if you're shooting a video, you're shooting it the wrong direction. I understand that we live in a world where portrait videos are going to be a thing. They're just going to be a thing. But come on. You fit more of the car if you had done it in
Forward long, through dips,
landscape.
and
I mean, there's, you know, fine, whatever. Crowd. Thankfully, this is a very short end to a, well, this has not been a super great event, despite being super dominating in it. And I cannot remember being this dominating in recent time. And so I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe something's going on with Jamie. Or maybe something's going on with every other person. That was maybe the worst turn I've ever done in my entire life. It was just so slow. Because it's not like she's driving any different. You can watch the other 23 episodes. You know? So I'm not sure why. The only other time I can remember being this dominating was actually in Sweden. So there's that. But I'm not even sure. I don't know. Because recently we haven't been. But I think it's the car. I think everyone else is the fear of the WRX. The pink and white WRX. You know, maybe they're just so scared of it that they're actively racing worse. Except in the last stage. Long stages are not my specialty. Neither are short stages or medium length stages. None of them are my specialty. But yeah, so I just saw somebody with the selfie stick. I guess I mean, you're taking a selfie watching a race with the selfie stick while there's cars driving. Like, it's one thing to take a selfie at a sporting event that's like not that high paced, like, you know, baseball, when there's nothing going on, like in between the innings, or in between the top and the bottom of the inning, when there's just you know, there's nothing going on, the players are throwing the ball around. That's one thing. But like, I'm driving by, or Jamie's driving by, and you're I don't know. I don't understand these computer people. No, I don't. Told you it was short. That seemed a little bit shorter than normal too. Also, could you guys have made the end of that little funnel to the tent here less windy? That would have been nice. Good. That means we won. And we won everything, actually. That's what that means. Stage results first, event standings first, championship standings first. So that was actually not that far ahead of Martin or Mercier, I think. I don't know. I only took 2 years of French in high school. You'd think I know how to pronounce some French words. You know, these replays make it look way more impressive because of the fun camera angles. But it's not that impressive. Although it is showing me up against the edge a lot more than I'm comfortable with. First place. Oh, look at all the things I didn't get. Complete the event with fewer than 3 vehicles. Vehicle recoveries. 7. 30 seconds of penalty time. I mean, don't get me wrong. The 0 clean stages, that was never going to happen. But, I mean, 30 seconds of penalty time. And none of it was for jumping the start. So, I'm going to tell you about flipping cars. So that was the second event in the Intercontinental Series in Sweden. Yeah, we are continuing our dominating ways. We have one more event left, and that's in the good old USA in Michigan. This has been Jamie's Adventures in Dirt 4. Thank you for watching. Come back soon for more Dirt 4.